Hello students, how are you? This is Dr. Kewal, PhD in Economics and has been working as a lecturer at Govt Islamia Arts and Commerce College, Sukkur since 2012, and due to Corona emergency, as per the instructions given by the Sindh College Education Minister and Honorable Principal Professor Abdul Ghani Metro Sahab, I am going to upload this video for Sindh College lectures for and postgraduate students, MA Economics and the BCom and all levels of students who would like to learn that how does firm achieve equilibrium under perfect computation. This topic belongs to chapter number 15 in for BCom, and it is also from chapter number 9 from microeconomics for MA classes. So we will discuss that how does firm achieve equilibrium under perfect computation. So before to understand that how does firm achieve equilibrium, it is necessary to understand that what is a market. So we will learn that market. What is market? Market is a place where buyer and seller come close to each other for the purpose of buying and selling, or where the buyer's plan matches with the seller's plan. So it's a market. So market may be perfect or imperfect. When we say that the market is a perfect, large number of buyer and sellers are available. Number 2, product is homogeneous. Rule of one price in all the market. Non-preference treatment between buyer and seller. Buyer and sellers have knowledge about market position. So if these conditions are satisfied, then the market is said to become a perfect computation. Otherwise the market would never be a perfect, but it would be an imperfect market. When we say the market is imperfect, it may be monopoly, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, duopoly, monopsony, or bilateral monopoly. So then if these conditions are satisfied, then the market will be said as a perfect computation. Otherwise the market would be imperfect. So when the market is imperfect, that might be monopoly, monopolistic competition, duopoly, oligopoly, or monopsony, or bilateral monopoly. So now in this lecture we will understand that how does firm achieves equilibrium. As we know that the firm achieves equilibrium where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost. So there are two periods in economics. One is the short run and other is the long run. Short run and long run. In economics there are two periods. Short run is a period during which at least one cost remains fixed and other cost varies. So short run is a period during which the firm has not sufficient time to shift from one place to another place or install a new machinery, but firm can increase its quantity by bringing change in only variable factors, keeping the fixed factor becomes fixed. So long run is the period during which the firm has sufficient time in which all cost becomes variable and the firm can increase its output by changing all levels of cost, because in the long run all costs are variable. So long run is the period during which the firm has a sufficient time to shift from one place to another place or to install a new machinery to meet the market demand. So every cost is variable under the long run. So how does firm achieve equilibrium? In the short run, the firm may earn normal profit, abnormal profit, normal loss, abnormal loss in the short run, while in the long run the firm only earns the normal profit. So now we will discuss each and every case one by one, that how does firm achieves equilibrium under the short run. So the firm achieves equilibrium under the short run where the firm under the short run may earn normal profit and achieves equilibrium where marginal cost touches the marginal revenue from the below. However, at this point the firm is not to say in equilibrium, because here the firm is not producing its optimum level of output. So the firm is in equilibrium at point E, where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, where marginal revenue is equal to marginal cost, where firm is producing OM level of output at OP price. So the firm may earn normal profit, may earn abnormal profit, normal loss or abnormal loss. This is the first case when the firm earns normal profit. Output has been shown on x-axis and the price is shown on y-axis, where the firm produces OM output at OP price and firm is in equilibrium at point E, where MC touches MR from below, and this is the point of equilibrium. So this is the normal profit, because in this case the firm is not earning, firm is recovering its explicit cost profit, and the firm may earn the abnormal profit. So this is the abnormal profit. Now in this case the firm earn abnormal profit. Abnormal profit, and the firm achieves equilibrium at point E, where marginal cost touches the marginal revenue from the below. And this is our condition that the MC touches MR from below. So this is the point where the firm achieves equilibrium, because and the firm is earning more profit, or a firm is in abnormal profit condition, because the total profit is higher than the total cost, as the cost lies below the revenue. So the revenue lies above and the cost lies below. So the total cost of the firm is total cost, as we know that the profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So the total revenue of the firm is OPRM, whereas the total cost of the firm is OQSM. So the related portion is PQRS, is showing the abnormal profit for the firm. That has been shown through the plus sign. So PQRS is showing the abnormal profit for the firm. And the third case, this is the second case, the firm may earn normal profit, abnormal profit, and the third case is normal loss. This is the third case where the firm is in normal loss under short run. The firm is achieving equilibrium where MC touches MR from below, that is the point of equilibrium E, and the total revenue of the firm is less than the total cost. So total revenue of the firm is OQMS, whereas total cost of the firm is OPRM. The reluctant portion is PQRS, which is showing loss, because the cost lies above the revenue. That's why the revenue is lower than the cost. As a result, the firm is under normal loss, because the firm is recovering its average variable cost but does not recover its average cost, because the firm is recovering only its variable cost but fails to recover its fixed cost. That's why the firm is under normal loss in third case. The firm under perfect computation may earn abnormal loss. Abnormal loss we are drawing here. How does firm achieves abnormal loss? The firm may earn abnormal loss because in this case the firm does not recover its fixed as well as its variable cost, because the firm is bearing total loss, because the firm fails to recover its average cost and average variable cost. So in this case the firm should have to shut down. The firm will not survive in the market because the firm fails to recover its fixed and variable cost, so it would be difficult for firms to continue its production. So in this case the firm must shut down. This is the shutdown point. As a result, because the average cost lies above and average variable cost is also lies above, so the average revenue and marginal revenue are equal due to the homogeneous product and rule of one product in market. As a result, under the long run, every firm should always be in the normal profit. Should always in this condition where the firm earns normal profit. This is the normal profit. Now the question arises, why under the long run all firms earns the normal profit? Because in the long run, as we know that all costs are variable, while in the short run that at least one cost remain fixed. When the firms who are bearing the normal profit, by looking those firms, no new firms will enter into market, because all the other firms will think that their firms are earning only normal profit, so this business is not more profitable. As a result, the new firms will not enter into market. When the firm earns normal loss, so in this case the new firms will not enter market because the firm is earning normal loss. And in those firms of abnormal profit, by looking those firms, the new firms will attract, because other firms will think that this business is profitable business. Why should we not start this business? Because it is more profitable. As a result, the new firms will enter into market by looking those firms who have earned the abnormal profit. And as a result, the production will go up. The supply will increase. The supply, due to increase in supply, so those firms who have earned the abnormal profit, now they would have to reduce their prices in order to sell their stock, so automatically reaches to the normal profit. So, and those firms, by looking those firms who had earned abnormal loss, no new firms will enter in market. So if we summarize, we can say that market may be perfect or imperfect. When we say the market is perfect, the market will be perfect when there is a large number of buyers and sellers, rule of one price in all the market, non-preference treatment between buyer and seller, exit and entry is free. So if these conditions are satisfied, then the market is perfect. Otherwise, the market would be imperfect. Short run is the period during which the firm does not shift from one place to another place, or does not install a new machinery or plant, but firm can increase its output by bringing a change in variable factors, keeping the fixed factor becomes fixed. And long run is the period during which the firm has a sufficient time to change or install a new machinery or shift from one place to another place. Short run, the firm may earn normal profit, normal loss, abnormal loss, while in the long run all firms bear the normal profits. So it is all about the equilibrium of firm under perfect computation. I hope it will be clear to all of you. If you would like to learn more about economics, you can go through my channel Easy Learning Economics, where a series of lectures are also available on different topics of economics. Thank you for watching.